Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl DUMEBI Leah. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. Welcome back. So I promised you guys this episode, and it's finally here. We're going to be talking about Caribbean math. Before we even get into it, I did African math a while back. Go and check that out if you haven't watched it. So let's just get right into Caribbean math.
My friend just sent me a TikTok, was like right in bed, but she said it was like a video of a girl doing Trini math. She was like, do Guyanese math. So here it goes. Guyanese math is being pregnant but getting married early so people don't think you're pregnant before you get married.
I swear we do this over here. As a matter of fact, I did makeup for a bride that happened. She and her husband were supposed to get married, but then she got pregnant. Like they had already fixed the date for the wedding, but then she now got pregnant, and then they had to move the wedding forward just so that they would wed without people knowing she was pregnant.
Alright. Guyanese math is the party starting 8 but everybody showing up at 12. Guyanese math is also the party set black and people still wearing white and other colors. Guyanese math is the bus is 15 seat but 26 people still old inside. Guyanese math is the car fare could be $200, $150, $100 for go up the road and normal road, but as soon as you turn off it's like double the price. Guyanese math is if you stump your toe, then your woman or man giving you a blow.
I will not lie to you guys, the accent is so beautiful. I love Caribbean people's accents, but sometimes I can't be hearing what they're saying. I will be I heard like 70% of what he said. The other 30% I was like, it was taking time for my brain to process what he was saying. Let's listen to the next one.
So I see a bunch of people on my For You page. I do girl maths, boy maths, man maths, all sorts of maths. Well, this is Jamaican maths. Jamaican maths is saying they get two of that, no? And then when the person actually give you two of that, whatever them have, where you big, you go turn around and say, "I really two you give me? No two you ask for, sir, madam, mister, a two you ask for." Jamaican maths is thinking that if you unniggle the palm of your hand, a scratcher, you're gonna get money. More often know if this work for nobody because it never yet worked for me.
We believe that too. We believe that if your right hand itches, like if your right palm itches, money is coming in. If your left palm itches, money is going out. And you guys, it works for me. I don't know what you're talking about. It definitely works for me.
Jamaican maths is thinking that when you sneeze, your partner give you a bun. What the hell? Jamaican maths is thinking that if you do spin your roll when you are coming at your house after hours, the pair go come in with you. Boy. Jamaican maths is thinking that when you put a piece of string on the baby forehead when them have hiccup, it will cure it. Wait, just let me demonstrate this. So you're gonna get a piece of string, right? In a math.
Do you guys believe we Africans do this too? Like when the baby is hiccuping, you just take a string, like a rope or a thread or whatever, and we put it on the baby's head. Like we just drop the thread like that.
The length or the color. Oh, you're gonna just ball it up, you're gonna use your saliva, because I don't see them there. You're gonna use your saliva and then you're gonna just put it on the baby for it. So voila. Hiccup cured. Jamaican maths is giving your baby a look at ups a rum so them can guard them bed. So you know, say from a tender age, some are wear rummed.
You take rum when your babies.
Jamaican maths is when you ask a Jamaican for directions, right? And them say, just up the road. Just up the road way. Just round the road, man. Just round the road. Just continue walk up the road, this man. And then you proceed to drive for 30 minutes. And you still can't reach where you go.
Girl mad, boy mad, fuck that shit. Let's talk about Haitian Caribbean parent math. If you're smiling at your phone, you have a boyfriend. Ou gon ménage, l'autre semaine non pral marié. If I had fun yesterday, I went out yesterday, I have to stay home today. Cause if not, you an épave. Vous sont épave. 12 o'clock, Lea Jab. That's Lea Jab. If you outside at 12 o'clock, ou son loup-garou, you a demon. You working with the devil. You Satan's employee. Now this one is really crazy. It is my house until it's time to clean. When it's time to clean, it's our house.
You see that one about going out the previous day and then the next day you can't go out. They're like, what? Why can't you stay in your house? Is your own house biting you? Stay in your house and help your parents, or you go and lie down in your room and rest. You can't just be going out every day like as if you don't have a home. African parents definitely do that too.
Let's talk about Caribbean math. Caribbean math is your parents realizing you have not worn an outfit for 2 weeks, so they send 6 of your outfits back home in a barrel. That's Caribbean math. Caribbean math is you knowing your flight is at 4 p.m., so you get there at 6 a.m. That's Caribbean math. Caribbean math is you seeing a bag say Cheetos or cheese puffs and you call them corn curls. That's Caribbean math. Caribbean math is you moving into the coldest parts of the world and complaining that they're not hot. That's Caribbean math. Caribbean math is not being able to pay rent or buy groceries, but God forbid we miss a carnival. That's Caribbean math. Okay, bye.
I saw boy math, girl math, and black math, so I feel like I want to do Caribbean math. Starting off with the basics, be there for 8 p.m. means don't come before 10 p.m. unless you want to help set up. If it rains for 1 second more than 5 minutes, you must call your boss and say you need to go home before the place starts to flood. If the temperature drops below like 24 degrees, somebody must ask who turned the AC on in here. If a dish is being prepared, at least in my household, a little green seasoning must touch the meat, otherwise it's not seasoned properly. The phrase soon come could mean anything between 5 minutes and 5 days. If it's time to leave an event and you look at somebody and you tell them, yeah, I come in just now, you must take at least 20 more minutes before you leave. To gain status as a proper Caribbean auntie, your eyes must be trained to see if somebody puts on even a little bit of weight. If some bacchanal going on, you must stop on Mako. I feel like that's like Caribbean law. Alright, this is the last one that came to my head, but you must exaggerate everything. Like, if you walk in somebody's house and you trip on their staircase or something, you need to look that man dead in his eyes and be like, but you try to kill me here today? Okay, part 3 to my Caribbean math series, because apparently I have time today. Caribbean math is having 1 fork in the sink, and that means your entire kitchen dirty. Caribbean math is calling all cereal cornflakes.
We do that too. We do that too. Cornflakes. Everything is cornflakes.
All toothpaste is Colgate. And I saw somebody else say this, and it's so true. All chips and thing, that's corn curls. Caribbean math is never using measurements, just vibes. I could guarantee if I call my mom right now and ask her how to make stew chicken, she will hit me with, well, you know, you put a little bit of oil in the pan and then you put up some brown sugar. Like, mommy, please. It's also knowing that the phrase the other day could mean any time literally in the past year. When somebody asks you where something is, you could just say over there and not even point, and people just supposed to know what you're talking about. Or even better, you hit them with the lip point deep.
We do that. We do that. Over there.
Guyanese maths part 4. Guyanese maths is if you sneeze, somebody talking your name. Guyanese maths is you say it upon your way, but you ain't even left your house yet. Guyanese maths is if you ask your mother with something there, she said, it upon my head. Guyanese maths is if somebody sweep your foot, you will get married. Last one, Guyanese maths is when you see the...
If someone sweeps your foot, you won't get married. Ours is if someone crosses over your legs, like maybe you're sitting and your legs like are stretched out in front of you, and someone crosses over you, it means you're not going to have a child. Like you're never going to give birth if you're a woman, or you're going to have problems giving birth or something. Like these things are crazy.
Them working hard early morning. Guess what? They're looking for their box hand money, especially since Christmas time. They're right around the corner. Like and comment all the other Guyanese maths, you know, and if you're from the Caribbean, comment you Caribbean maths that we hear.
Their accent is so beautiful. It's like they're singing.
Okay, I'm about to do Caribbean math. Caribbean math is rum cake is 90% rum and 10% cake. Caribbean math is you could be born in a Caribbean country, but because you did not complete high school in that Caribbean country, you are not from that Caribbean country. Caribbean math is a child's birthday party is not for the child, it's for the adults. Matter of fact, fuck them kids. Caribbean math is if you ask somebody what the time is and the time is 7:15, they're gonna tell you a quarter after.
Quarter after.
Caribbean math is Celine Dion was born in Canada, but is considered a Caribbean national hero.
Really?
Caribbean math is even though there's no capital city or country, the capital of the Caribbean is Jamaica. Caribbean math is even though there's over 13 Caribbean countries with different Caribbean accents, to 90% of non-Caribbean people, they'll think you're Jamaican.
Yeah.
Caribbean math, there's a difference between oxtail and oxtails. The difference is one is dark skin and one is light skin. Caribbean math part 2 is you gaining 5 pounds, but in the eyes of your Caribbean family members, you gain 500 pounds. And your Caribbean family members casually telling you that you got fat or big as fuck. Or if you're a woman and you gain 5 pounds, they're gonna ask you if y'all breed. Caribbean math is you losing 5 pounds and your Caribbean family members asking you if you're sick because you lost 5 pounds. Before they formally greet you with a hello, hi, or how you're doing. Caribbean math is you got invited to a party that starts at 8 p.m. But you wake up at 8 p.m. You get ready at 9 p.m. Leave your house at 10 p.m. But go to another party at 11 p.m. Leave that party at 11:45 p.m. to go to the party that you were originally supposed to go to at 8 p.m. only to be one of the first people there. And the person who invited you to the party, they're not even there yet. Caribbean math is cooking or baking without measuring anything. Caribbean math, you rather your partner money than your actual paycheck. Caribbean math is you moving from your Caribbean country to Canada, America, or England just to build a house back home in your Caribbean country and retire. Caribbean math is you waking up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday or Sunday to your Caribbean parents playing music while cleaning. Caribbean math is Toronto, Queens, Brooklyn, the whole state of Florida, some parts of the UK, and occasionally Boston or Connecticut. And if they're feeling a little spicy, adventurous, and it's a blue moon, then maybe Atlanta.
Everybody's doing girls math this, boys math that, but let's talk about Caribbean maths. Caribbean maths is everybody speaking a different dialect, but somehow we all understand each other. Like I have a Guyanese friend and we could both speak to each other however we want to and we will understand. And I have a Jamaican friend and we just understand each other normal. Caribbean maths is somebody asking you the time and it's 7:15, but you say 7:15 or
we say 1/4 or when it's like 30 minutes past the time, we say 1/2 In Africa, we do that too.
Caribbean maths is somebody asking you where is, you say you're almost there, but you ain't even leave the house yet. Caribbean maths is everybody thinking you're Jamaican when they talk, when they know fully well Jamaicans do something like that. Caribbean maths is children birthday party and then 8 o'clock, and after that it's just a full-on fete in the people's house. Nothing to do with the child at all. Them don't put the child to sleep, all kind of thing, but they go still party though. Caribbean maths is one family that's
I did not hear anything she said. That accent is so thick.
casually tell us you're fat. You could not see your family for about a year, and the first thing they go tell you when they see you is you get real fat or you get real big. Personally, that never happened to me because I was never fat and I was never big. Caribbean maths is having at least one dog in your lifetime called Whitey, Blackie, or Brownie.
Everybody keep talking about math, so I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about Haitian math. So Haitian math is waking up at 3 a.m. to leave your house at 4 a.m. to catch a flight at 12 p.m. I got an even better one. Haitian math is...
Truly, we will never be late for our flights, but we'll be late for everything else. African math does not apply to when you have to catch a flight because we know those tickets are expensive.
Not throwing away like any type of food products that come in containers like butter, anything like that, right? Not throwing away and reusing it to source spices or to like contain like uncooked meals.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're talking about cooking, another Haitian math is cooking up 25 pounds worth of food to store so you don't have to cook for the rest of the next 2 weeks.
I do that.
All right. I got another one. Haitian math is putting the phone on speaker when you're in close proximity with other people so everybody can hear your conversation. And also she's like yelling to the phone just so you make sure that everybody hears your conversation. I can do this for days, but I'm keeping it under a minute.
Okay, let's take the last one.
Guyanese maths is you can't comb your hair after 6 o'clock or else you comb out all your scents. Guyanese maths is that you can't sweep your house after the sun set because you're sweeping out all your good luck.
That one about sweeping the house, I remember then my mommy used to tell us not to sweep at night. And I think she said something about you're calling the evil spirits. Like, don't sleep at night. You're inviting evil spirits or something like that. Isn't that funny how many of these things we have like in common?
Guyanese maths is when you're done cook and you want to wash the pot, you soak it till next morning.
Yep, I do that.
Guyanese maths is if you walk and you stomp your toe, your man or your woman giving you blow.
Okay, that was fun. You guys, this was fun to do. It just lets me know how similar we are. I mean, we're far separated from each other for decades and centuries, but still we just have so much in common. Like some things are like DNA level memory. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, we don't have to be on the continent to still act or think the same way. That's just funny to me. Like, there are a lot of those things I could relate to. A lot, almost like 70-80% of those things I could relate to as an African, as a Nigerian living in Nigeria, haven't been anywhere else other than Nigeria. It's amazing to me, and that's why I think we can always get along, because we already have that foundation of a lot of things in common, even though we're living in like different parts of the world. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think. If you're Caribbean, which of those can you relate to? You can add some more in the comment section. And if you're a black person, an African diaspora person that is not Caribbean, which of those Caribbean maths can you relate to? I, as an African, could relate to a lot of that. So you guys, this was fun to do. Black math is going to be coming up next, so let me know what you think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.